So when you're trying to get funding, you're very oftenly going to be asked to provide a pitch. Very few people will be like, yeah, here's $100,000, go do what you want to do. That's the same thing as secondly putting $100,000 on red in the casino. So they'll want to hear a pitch first. They're going to hear what you're passionate about. And there's different types of pitches. There can be an elevator pitch, which can really be me talking to you in an elevator between the first and 8th floor. Or it can be me meeting you in a coffee shop and saying, hey, this is what I'm working on, this is my idea. Or it can be more of a formal pitch. It can be me standing up in a room, presenting to a room full of investors. Or me presenting a pitch to hire someone. There's all these different types of pitches, and they all revolve around slide decks. And each slide deck you build, or you may have many slide decks, all coming down to what you're pitching, who you're pitching to, what is the audience. And because of that, you really have to pivot your pitch many times, because a successful pitch is often based around who you're pitching to and knowing what they want to hear. So if you're a programmer that has been programming your entire life, yes, you may have great technical skills, but your communication skills may not be up to par with your technical skills. And communication is something that's very valuable, because it's the ability to get your idea across. If you built the world's next changing software platform, but you don't really know how to describe it to someone else other than in ones and zeros, you're going to struggle. So that's why taking communication classes or anything related to public speaking is essential for you to be able to portray your incredible idea to someone else and get them to potentially want to invest. So oftentimes, and especially for myself, I'm a young college student and I'm pitching to people that are a lot older than me, sometimes twice my age and even as old as my grandparents. And it's a weird position to be in. But the most important thing about being in these positions is you have to feel confident and know what you're talking about. Because being confident really allows you to describe the information and really make the people you're pitching to and presenting to trust you and really believe in it, because it establishes not only credibility in you, but credibility in the idea you're presenting. So as soon as I got into entrepreneurship, communication really became important. As soon as I put it out on the market, when people started asking me questions, or when people started talking to me or interviewing me, I had to be able to effectively communicate my thoughts to them and allow them to understand it. It can be even more important early on for me purely getting out of the building and talking to people and presenting them where they use this. Because if I can't effectively communicate my idea to them before the product exists, they may have no idea what I'm talking about. So communication is important at any stage. So when I began initially, I was pretty proficient in Android development, had very minor business and financial skills and very little marketing skills. But as I progressed through this, all my skills built up over time through physically going through the processes and learning them, whether it was through books or whether it was actually doing it. And through all these experiences, my marketing skills have actually surpassed my technical skills, which when I first started, I never thought it would have actually happened.